Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Fabulous Annie. Guess what I am cooking today? Oh my goodness, guess what I'm cooking today? Guess what? I'm making my egusi soup. That's what I'm making. I'm making egusi soup. It's a Nigerian dish, from Nigeria, and you eat it with pounded yam. I'm so excited. Pounded yam. We're gonna make some pounded yam. Today is like cooking day. This is Monday, so I try to cook everything. I'm busy, 5 kids and everything. So I like my husband. So I try to make everything ready, put it in the fridge for the week. So I'm making stew today. This is Nigerian stew. Nigerian stew. It's like tomatoes. I already started earlier on, so I was supposed to video it, but oh my goodness, lots going on. So this is Nigerian stew I'm making, and it has tomatoes paste in it. It has tomatoes, it has onions and pepper in it, already fried up. So that is what's going on over there. And then I went to the the Chinese Chinatown, and I bought me some pork meat. Can you see it? So it's already seasoned. It's pork meat here, cut and then seasoned. I have it seasoned with what they call it, salt in it, and I have onions in it, and I have green pepper in it. You can't see it, and then also I might add like a little, because I like my food really tasty, So that's what it is. So I'm trying to use one hand. Soon I'll get camera. I'm gonna use one hand to like operate my stuff. But you see, so this is like, thank you. Thank you. She said it looks yummy. Thank you. I cannot wait. I've been hungry. I've been craving for this thing. So I like to season my meats like separately. And then I have rice going on. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on a diet. I know. But I starved the whole day just to eat this food. Yeah. So this is egusi soup. If you go to the African store, they have egusi, So I get me like the grinded egusi already. And then you need like tomatoes in it, pepper, onions, and everything. Grind it with the melon seed. This is melon seed actually, but it's called egusi in Nigeria. So then you have your fresh fish. So you get your fresh fish. I love fresh fish. So you have your fresh fish already cut. They cut it already in Chinatown. I got everything. So when I put my fish, wash it and everything, I put salt on it, to keep it zesting, cinnamon and everything. And then also I have grinded, fish powder, because I didn't end up getting dry fish. So I got fish powder from the store. And then don't forget, you have to have palm oil. This one is already like palm oil in a container. And then I have bitter leaf. You call it bitter leaf. I forgot to get vegetables, whatever. So you get your bitter leaf and then you put it in a container of water. Make sure that you sift it to get the leaves out. So this is what it is. First of all, when I started earlier on today, I put the palm oil inside. Palm oil inside and then fry the onions. And then after you fry the onions, you put your grinded paste of egusi and with pepper and onions and everything inside it. So as the egusi is like simmering and everything, I'm gonna put fish inside, because you don't want to put the fish too early, because it breaks. If it gets soft, it breaks and stuff. So you don't want to put it too early. So you put I put fish, like give it some time, before you add the fish inside. So I love, Jesus Christ, I love Nigerian food. That's my heritage. So that's it. So I already put this in. I'm gonna add some water in it, and then also add some more what do you call it? Some more of the bitter leaf in it, So you want to add a little water inside, like a cup, or two. I used to watch my mother cook this thing, So you want to add a little water in it, and you stir it and stuff. And when you're stirring, I always recommend like a wooden spoon. I can't find my wooden spoon right now, so I'm using something. It's almost half, whatever. You stir it and stuff, and you can add vegetable inside it. Add like vegetable in it, and you know, like how do I put it? Like in Africa, we use they call it water leaf. It's kind of one kind of vegetable like that. But yeah, you know, you can add like spinach to it. You can add greens to it. You know, so that's what you know. That's what I always like to cook in, like, you know, all my food all at once. That's how I do my thing, because I don't have time to sit down here for like hours trying to cook something, you know. So I just have my 4 burners running, and then have everything in sequence, you know. That's my rice there. I remember when I was growing up, I used to burn rice. I used to study so hard. I was like, my mom was like, "You supposed to be watching the rice," and I'm like burning the rice. But now I'm like, you know, so you cover it up. You know, you cover it up. You can add like salt to it. You know, add salt to it. I would say like a teaspoon of salt. But you know, you do your salt according to the way you taste, or the way you like your taste. You know, there's one thing that I really swear by is this. You know, it's like this Maggi here. Oh my goodness. It is so good, you know, and what do you call it? I use it a lot, you know. It has a way, like, you know, like salt has like the real salty taste sometimes when you put too much salt, but this one has like a subtle salty taste and salt taste, but it gives the food so much flavor. I'm telling you, it gives it so much flavor. They call it like an African woman's secret, you know. So this is I'm trying to operate with one hand here. Now I had to use my teeth. So we're gonna put the Maggi in it, you know, have everything, you know, just have everything in it like that. You know, it's like cubes of Maggi and stuff. So we're gonna have it going, and you know, so you put, I like my food really tasty, so I put Maggi and everything. It's not Maggi, it's called Snog, you know, that's what it's called, you know. And because I find out that the Maggi that they have here is not like the one they have in Nigeria, kind of, you know, it's kind of different in a way. So this one's what I add to it. And then you can add like more vegetable bitter leaf inside it, you know. It's like a leaf that is kind of a little bitter, so it kind of gives it like a contrast taste, you know. So this is it. So now I have all my what do you call it, salt added. You can taste it, you know, and then you can add more salt to it if you want, need to be, you know. And you know, then you cover it up to steam up, you know. And I still have my meats boiling separately, you know. So I have my meat here that is boiling, you know. So now what I'm gonna do is, since it has kind of tender a little, I'm gonna add the meat to all my sauces. Okay, let me do something here. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my meat. You know, this is the meat already boiled. So I'm gonna add my meat to my various items. I'm gonna add my meat into my stew. I'm gonna share the meat, you know, kind of a little equally. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm adding it. And then, you know, like this is like natural stock, you know, like when you go to go and buy your, like, you buy like your beef stock, you know, instead of buying like the, you know, broth, you know, you can just make yours naturally. You know, that's what I do. I do my, like, get fresh meats and stuff from I got mine from Chinatown because I like, you know, it's kind of like really fresh meat, and then freshly killed, you know, instead of all the frozen meats up and down and stuff, you know. So I like put I share my meat equally, you know. That's what I do because I have a busy home, busy life, so I try to make my life easier. I cook, you know, like I normally cook weekends, but this weekend we had like some real good leftovers, so I was like, okay, we're gonna wait till Monday. And then so now I am like trying to complete it right now. So this is it. You just pour, you pour the juice inside, and then pour the juice inside, you know. So That's it. And then you cover it up. So this is African stew, it's Nigerian stew. You see, it is made up of tomato paste. It's made up. You have vegetable oil in it, and then you cut up some onions. You fry the onions, fry the green pepper, and then with it in the oil, and then you already have like crushed tomatoes grinded with pepper and onions, and so that's how you do it, and then after after you have fried the tomatoes and pepper, and the tomatoes and the pepper, and then what they call it, you put the tomato paste in it, and then you try to get it into the oil, stuff like that, and then you put the tomatoes paste in it, and then you allow it to boil so it can cook for some time. This also I'm making here is egusi soup. If you're just joining me, it is egusi soup here, and it is made up of, it's melon seed they call it, but when you go to the African store, you say you want to buy egusi. That's what it's called. Egusi is like Egusi, egusi. So you get it, and you get palm oil. See that? You get some palm oil, and then you get what they call it, dry fish. You can buy the dry fish, or you can buy the powdered fish. I use powdered fish. And then what they call it, first of all, you put the palm oil in it, and let me lower these heats on the rice. Okay, that's rice I'm boiling over there. And then you put the palm oil in, you put cut up onions already, and fry the onions, and then you have your what they call it, your dried egusi. Put it in a blender, and put onions in it, put tomatoes in it, pepper in it, and grind it up. After you grind it up, you have your onions frying in the palm oil. So you pour the paste inside the pot, and then you add bitter leaf. You see, this is bitter leaf. Bitter leaf is kind of like a bitter leaf, but it says bitter, and it gives a contrast to the egusi soup, So that's what we do. And then you add your fresh fish. I like fresh fish a lot. Wash it up, buy from your Chinatown or wherever you sell your fresh fish. I got fresh catfish. And then you get you can add some pork meat. I like pork meat. You can add anything to it. They only cook it with dry fish. So this is bitter leaf that I'm adding to it. You see that? I'm adding bitter leaf to it. And you don't want it too bitter, so you have to be careful with that. There's actually like dried up whatever leaves and bitter leaf or whatever they call it. So this is how you do it. So you have that, and you just I boiled my meat separately. So you see what I'm telling you about the fresh fish. You see the fresh fish here? So I'm gonna let this simmer. The fresh fish already cut up. You see that? Woo woo! I am so ready to eat. Oh my goodness! So I'm gonna allow this to simmer, and then you add your salt to your taste. You add your Maggi or your seasoning. I love this. This is like an African woman's secret. That's what I always say. I like it. They need to give me an endorsement for advertising it. So, and you cover it up and allow it to simmer. Like you shake the pot. Woo, 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 shake it up. Woo, woo, shake, shake, shake. That way you're not breaking up the fish or the meat or whatever. You allow it to boil for some time. And then I have my stew going here. Doesn't that look juicy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It makes my life easier because I have a mom. I'm a mom, of 5 kids. So once I make all this food, all we have to do during the week is probably, have boiled rice or boiled, what they call it, potatoes, or you can have boiled yam and stuff, with it. And then you have your rice, you have your salad on the side to give vegetable or your steamed vegetable to go with it. So that's how you do. So you see this is so tasty. You can see that? Look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm using like a spoon that is like half whatever. That's what I could reach with that. So wait, and then you can taste it, you know. Make sure that you have enough salt in it, enough Maggi. If you don't have enough salt, you add more salt to it, you know. You can just gauge the salt. Like I'm used to cooking, so I can just gauge the salt and put it in it, and you know, stir it up, you know. See that? Oh yeah, we are almost ready to have our dinner. Yeah. So that's what I'm cooking for today. And I'm gonna make what do you call it? To go with the egusi soup that I'm making, you know, I'm gonna make pounded yam. So I'm gonna show you how to make pounded yam. This is pounded yam, the instant one. This is the powdered form of it. So I'm going to pause this so I can get the water ready, you know, or like get the water ready on the fire, and then get everything ready. So when I start making it, I will show you how to make pounded yam. You know, I know it's kind of late for me to be cooking pounded yam, but I've been craving this food. Oh my goodness, I've been craving it. You know? Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Don't forget. Also, like in your egusi soup, you know, you're making, add shrimp, you know. See shrimp, real nice shrimp. Add shrimp to it, you know. You see that? Look at that. Nice. I like Africa. When we cook, we add everything to this food. I mean, we hip it up. We have chicken in it, we have fish in it, we have pork meat, we have cow meat, oxtail, stockfish. Oh Lord! By the time you are eating it, oh my goodness. Let me speak small Pidgin English for you. By the time you are eating this food, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, like you put everything in this food. You know, we have like guan, which is the intestines of the cow in it. I mean, oh my goodness. Sometimes we have everything. You put your food so that, you know, by the time you make this food, your husband is like, you know, like your husband is like eating the food, like he's looking at you like with a new eye. That's horrible for me to say that, but like, you know, so that's how we you know, that's how you always have to constantly kind of stir so you don't want your food to get burnt, you know. So I'm going to end this video, and then I'll come back again after when I get ready to start making the pounded yam, so I can show you how to make the pounded yam. And then I'll eat for you to see it. What do you think about that? So this is egusi soup, and this is African stew. It's tomato stew. Yeah. Isn't that lovely? Oh my goodness. It is so lovely. Oh my goodness. And it has like pork meat in it. It has everything in it. You know, a lot of stuff in it. And then we're going to eat that. My kids are going to eat that with rice. You know, we're going to eat the rice and some vegetable, you know, steamed vegetable and stuff. And and then I going to eat this egusi soup with my husband tonight. Yeah. So I'm going to pause this video, clean up the area, and then I will come back and show you how to make pounded yam that's going to go with the egusi soup. So, okay. Thanks for joining me. This is your girl, Fabulous Annie. This is Cooking with Fabulous Annie. One day, hopefully, I'll have my own show. So, amen. Well, love you guys. Stay blessed and always be fabulous, fabulous, and fabulous, and fabulous, and blessed. Oh, Lord.